Hey friends, it's Tina here. If you're walking through a big life change right now, maybe you've lost a job, your kids have grown up and moved out, or you're stepping into something new and you feel a little stuck, you're not alone. Today I want to talk about the fear of the unknown, what it can look like, how it shows up in our lives, and what we can actually do about it. For me, one of the times I really struggled with this was when I became an empty nester. I didn't realize it at the time, but I was absolutely wrestling with the fear of the unknown. I canceled plans, stayed home a lot, and found myself doing, well, nothing really. Not because I wanted to, but because I didn't know what to do next. I had been a stay-at-home mom for years. My whole world revolved around my kids and my family. And when that season changed, I suddenly didn't know who I was without it. I didn't know what the future looked like or where I fit in it anymore. It became this frustrating cycle. I wanted to move forward, but I was scared of trying something new, scared of failing, scared I wasn't enough outside of being a mom. And that fear didn't just live in my mind. I actually started having back pain from all the muscle tension. I was constantly fatigued, and that I had this heavy feeling I couldn't shake. Looking back now, I can see how deeply fear was affecting me, physically, emotionally, mentally, and even spiritually. That's what fear of the unknown can do. It can show up in all these sneaky ways. Physically, through muscle tension, headaches, fatigue. And then it can show up cognitively as overthinking, obsessing about worst case scenarios, or just feeling stuck. Emotionally, it might look like anxiety, restlessness, or irritability. And behaviorally, it might look like isolation, avoidance, or needing constant reassurance. Or sometimes it might be the opposite, where you become really rigid with your plans because that feels safer. These are just signs that your mind and body are trying to protect you from uncertainty. But here's the thing, change is part of life, and fear of the unknown doesn't mean something's wrong with you. It means you care about what's next. You just need tools to move through it instead of getting stuck in it. One of the best pieces of advice I ever got when I was in that season was this: you don't have to have your whole plan figured out. You just need to take the next step in front of you. For me, that meant getting off the couch and doing the dishes, or calling a friend and meeting for coffee. Just one thing, and as small as that sounds, it started to build momentum. I began feeling a little more like myself again, a little more capable, even a little more hopeful. So if you're feeling that same fear right now, here are a few things that helped me. Identify the core fear. Is it fear of fear of failure, rejection, inadequacy? Naming it helps you understand it. Also, gather information. Sometimes we fear what we don't understand. Learn more about the next season you're going into. And then reframe uncertainty. Instead of seeing it as a threat, try to view it as an opportunity for growth. And then focus on your strengths. You've handled challenges before. Remind yourself of that. And finally, but not least at all, seek support, whether it's a life coach, counselor, or trusted friend. You don't have to do this alone. You know, looking back, that season of uncertainty ended up being one of the most transformational times in my life. It's actually what led me to become a life coach, to help others walk through those same seasons of, I don't know what's next, with hope and courage. So if that's where you are right now, take a deep breath. You don't need the full map. Just take the next step in front of you. God has a way of meeting us in the unknown. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me today. If this resonated with you, I'd love for you to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who might need it. You are not alone.